Hey guys, on today's video I'm going to give you a quick tutorial on playing Fortnite. So, assuming you guys already downloaded Fortnite, which is 100% free right here on your PS4, let's just launch it up and make sure it's fully downloaded. I know they let you play the game before it fully downloads, so maybe it's at 60% and you can launch it. I would still wait for it. Now if you're launching this for the first time, it's going to take a little bit to load. So you will see a static screen, then this loading screen. And right now you should see this screen, press X to start. So let's just start this up. Okay, if you haven't created an Epic account, I suggest doing so, or you can log in with PlayStation as well. So to get started, we're just gonna play right here in the middle. So that's where we have to go. Creative, that's just for you guys to practice. You guys can also play against people, but what we want to do is go into Battle Royale. And Save the World, that's different, okay? This is the one that's free. And well, creative is also free, but this is where you guys get to play against other people. So let's just go right into there. Now you may get a screen, something like this, just close it up. And then from here, we will see this screen. Now there is somebody that just came into my party. There's always people coming and going from my parties. So to get started, what you guys want to do is check out what modes there are. So if you guys press square, you will see all the modes. So the first mode right here is solo, duo, squads, rumble, and then these other ones. So I'm not gonna get into every single one of them, but for you guys that are just starting out, what you guys really want to start off with is either squads or team rumble. Team rumble is good because you guys keep respawning every time, so you keep practicing your aim, building skills, and that's why team rumble is a good thing. So you guys can keep respawning, and practicing. Whereas in squads, once you die and nobody reboots you, for example, then there's no way for you guys to get back in. You have to restart the game, get a new party, get other people in, and it could take some time. Now duos is good to play as well as solos. A lot of people tell me yes, they learned more in solos because you're alone and you're playing against everybody. So yes, that works for some people. I highly suggest doing squads, and that's because you get to talk to people and ask them questions, and some people will give you tips on what to do and how to play better. Now if we go into item shop up here, so I'll go all the way to item shop, you can buy skins and stuff. They will not make you any faster or any better. This is just the look that you can go for. Now I also want to show you the second option where it says Battle Pass. Yes, you guys can buy that. What is the Battle Pass? Well, it's challenges that you guys get, and by completing those challenges you guys can get V-Bucks and skins and unlock a lot of stuff. So it's good and it's not good. So you don't really need it in order to play this. Alright, Battle Pass. Battle Pass, people just like it because you guys can get skins, and those V-Bucks that you guys spent on buying the Battle Pass, you can actually get those back by completing challenges. Now, I personally get bored of completing challenges, so I don't even complete them. I actually just play the game, and once you guys play the game enough, you're actually completing challenges as you're playing the game without even noticing. And all the challenges that I've completed, it's just because of that, me playing. I didn't really look at a specific challenge and try to complete it. I just completed it because I'm playing the game. Now, before we start playing, I want to show you guys how people actually build so fast right here. So before we even start playing, let's just go right here. So you guys see options. Just go right into options on your controller. And from there, just go to the side and you will see settings. Under settings, your very last option, well, not your very last option, but this option here, second last option. You guys can scroll through just by pressing these guys up here. Anyways, once you guys get there, you will see combat controls. So on the side, you guys will see Combat Pro. Most likely you guys are there already. So do not choose that. What you guys want to switch it up to is Builder Pro. So most people that build really fast, they're using Builder Pro or they're using Custom. So once again, they're actually using Builder Pro or Custom. For now, for you guys, leave it as Builder Pro. That's something that should be in all the time, but it isn't. So let's just go back. Right here, it's good to check out all the other settings, but you guys don't really need them. Let's just press the circle to go back. We can save those. Yep, I forgot to save those. So we should be good. Just in case, make sure Builder Pro's on. So we'll go back to it again. So just go into the site, settings. We're gonna go back there and just make sure Builder Pro's highlighted. We have that highlighted. Perfect. We can go back and we're good to go. So right now what I suggest doing is starting up with squats. Now right here on squats, just make sure it says fill. Right now it says don't fill. You don't want that, so press square. Now it changed to fill, press accept, and you're good to go. That's just in case you guys don't have fill. And you guys do want fill so you guys get other people in your team. So let's just start off the game to show you the basics. So before we start the game, it's gonna take us to this part. This is just for you guys to practice, so you guys can go over and just practice a little bit, or else it's just gonna take you straight into the game. So what you should know, you guys have to jump out of this thing, right? And some people might already highlight parts of the map, such as over there. So one of our teammates highlighted that. To highlight, all he did was press this, options, then just on the map, he just marked wherever he wanted to land. So I'm gonna mark right here. Okay, I'm marking with this. So that's my R1. I'm gonna get out of there. Well, get out of this screen. I'm gonna jump out. And then we're gonna try to land wherever our team's landing. Now, how do you know who is on your team? That's the very first question you should always ask. Well, see the people who have names on top of them? See those names? Those are people in your team. Everybody else, every single buddy else that doesn't have a name on top of their head, like this guy that's flying right there, now he's not part of my team. I'm supposed to kill him. My squad is landing over there, one's landing over there, and then the other guy is landing there with that dude right there. So it's good to land in pairs so you guys have a better chance at killing people. And to pick things up, yeah, it's square. So we're just gonna dig this through. Now, to get materials, I'm pressing this right here. That's my R2. So R2 is to get materials. It's very good to get materials so you guys can start building. So even if you don't have a gun, well, especially if you don't have a gun right away, because you need to pick those up, you should pick out materials. That's a fishing rod. I'm gonna teach you how to use that later. Now, secrets to picking up a lot of materials really fast. See these things? They will give you a lot more wood than actually taking down a wall, for example. So a wall, you guys can see right here, my wood, it's on the side. It's going up very slowly, but if I start taking this down, my wood count is gonna go up way faster. That's because there's some things that give you a lot more wood than other things. Same thing goes with brick. We can take brick from rocks, and it's gonna be a lot faster than taking brick from a wall. Now guns, it's good to know which ones are best. Right now, green's okay. So if you guys pick out any grays, it's okay. I mean, any gun's good, but the essentials that you should need is a sniper, so it's good to practice your sniping. It's good to have your shotgun, so you guys can rearrange all your guns so you have them accessible. It's not something that you must know in the very start, but something good to know that you can rearrange your guns in order for you guys to just switch out your guns. So if I want to switch my gun, I can just press R1 and I can switch it up to whatever I want. So if I need to heal, I'm gonna go and get my med kit. Med kits will give you 100% of your health. Now, this is an okay set of guns. It's pretty standard. What you guys want, close-up range, obviously your shotguns. And then from far away, this guy, any AR or sniper. Okay, so to snipe, you're just gonna press L2. And from there, just aim at somebody's head. Aim a little bit more up because the bullet does go down, and then shoot. To shoot, it's just right here, your R2. So I just saw somebody over there. I'm gonna switch up my gun. Seems like my team took him down already. I think I saw shots coming from here. Nope, no shots. So once you kill somebody, you guys can pick up their weapons, materials, everything. So here's a rock. So I want to show you that you can get a lot more brick out of digging up a rock than a wall. So as you guys can see, my brick count's going up. Again, it's very important to have as much materials as you want. What you really want is at least 500. 500 wood or 500 brick. Obviously, brick will be the best because it can withstand shots more than wood. But wood is the fastest one to get anyways. Wood is also faster to get from trees rather than a wall. So in order to build in Fortnite, press right here, circle. Once you guys have circle, that means you're in building mode. Right now I can build anything around. And with Builder Pro, it makes it much faster to build. Right here on the side of my screen, I can see what I need to press in order to build what. So for a wall, for example, it tells me to press R2. I'm gonna press R2. I'm gonna press R2 again, R2 again, R2 again. And there we go, I have something to go. And usually what people do is build a ramp inside that. So that's the most basic one. So L2 will build that ramp. So I'm gonna jump and place that ramp. And you usually want to do that, jump and then place a ramp. So if I want to place another ramp here, it's better to jump and then keep building. So this would be the most basic build that you can have. Let me just jump out of it so you guys can see how it looks from the outside. And that's how it looks. Now, why is this the most basic? Well, if people start shooting it to take it down, they need to take down every single part of it in order to fully take it down. So that's why the more walls and ramps you build, the better, or else they're just gonna take it down. Now, something built from wood is much easier to take down than something from brick. To change it up to brick, again, I'm just pressing right here my circle, and I'm gonna press my side arrows. So I'm gonna press my left arrow. That's gonna switch it up to brick. So I'm gonna build from brick right now. So what I do personally is always keep it on brick, if I have any brick. And that's because usually you're gonna build when somebody's shooting at you. So once somebody takes a shot at you, right away you build a wall. And then you build a ramp and another ramp, right? So what you want to do is have that as brick. That way their shots won't be able to get through it that fast. And then I usually switch it up to wood. So again, you guys can just switch it up like this. Now during the game, I highly suggest sticking with your team. Hopefully you guys get a good team that sticks together. Right now, since I've been showing you guys stuff, my team has just gone off to other places. I can see their names, so I can go towards them. And just want to mention, if you guys pick another mode, such as solo, then you would be killing everybody and you wouldn't have any teammates. Personally, I always suggest playing with teammates so you guys can get in contact with them. They can back you up, you can back them up, you guys can pick them up, you guys can even reboot them. So I'm gonna show you that throughout this tutorial. So right now I can see one of my teammates is down. So we can go heal him if we get there on time. Right now I can see that one of my teammates is healing the other teammate and he's healed up. So I do have 3 medkits, so I can go to him and give him a medkit. Unless he already has one, he can just have full health again. So on the side, top left hand side, I can see the health of each one of my teammates. So I'm gonna go up to Jet. I don't know if he's playing. Ooh, he doesn't seem to be playing anymore. It's not good. Okay. So this guy is building. It's good to build a ramp so I can look up and see where these people are at. There we go. So we just hit one for 100. You always have to aim a little bit more up. Now, the other dude might be busy picking his teammate up. So it's a good thing to rush at that time. Once you snipe somebody, it's good to rush. Grenades, always good. That should take them down. Hopefully fully take them down. That guy's running away. He's gonna take a few shots at him. And he went down. Oh, there's somebody else here. Did not notice that. So you can see with shotgun, it's good for close-up. Now we can pick up our enemy. Now if somebody knocks you down, you want to go towards your team so they can heal you. So right now I got knocked because I didn't see somebody on the roof. I'm going to go towards my team and hopefully they'll pick me up. Do have to hope for that. And usually you don't want to stay in water because it makes it that much harder for your team to pick you up. But I am crawling towards my teammate. I'm going to press this arrow right here just to highlight that he should be picking me up. Now there is somebody up there that's fighting against my other teammate. Hopefully we win or else I die. Well, there we go. So we took down a few people. Now it seems like the other team did finish off a couple of my teammates. So I have to pick up their carts. Pick up their carts. Just hold on to square. On the water it's harder, but doable. There we go. So we're going to pick up his cart. We're going to try to reboot all our teammates. It's best to get into a boat. That way I can get into a circle fast. And I can reboot everybody from my team. Now on a boat, depending what season you guys are playing at, there might be boats, there might not be. I can see that there's the reboot bands highlighted over there. As long as you guys pick up some cards, you should see that. And the boat is just faster than running. Even you guys can even go on land, as you guys can see. So this is not the best place to reboot my teammates. So if you guys see the reboot bands like this, it means it's charging. That means somebody else has rebooted somebody. So I can't reboot my team right here. What I'm gonna have to do is go somewhere else. There's several reboot bands. Only once the circle becomes pretty small, usually there isn't a reboot band there. Usually. Sometimes there is. Now to go to the map, all I have to do is press this. So I'm gonna press on it. And I can see that there's actually no more reboot bands. You guys can see these things right here on the sides. All those are reboot bands. And there's no reboot bands, so I can't actually reboot my team. But now you know, guys, where you guys have to go anyways. So I'm gonna go towards the circle. And what you usually don't want to do is make a lot of noise. So I'm gonna reorganize my guns. So I'm gonna take this one, put it here. This is good, this is good. Everything seems to be in order. Usually that's the order that I like it to be at. Most people have it like that as well. I'm gonna go back. Now as you're starting out, most likely you're gonna hide. Just because you guys want to make it through. And now what I'm gonna do is show you where you guys can practice your building skills a little bit more free. So we're gonna go into square and we're gonna pick creative. Let's just go right into creative. Don't be afraid of it. Just press play. Then we're gonna pick on create. Once you get into creative that has loaded, you're gonna see this. There might be people coming in and out, depending. And what we're gonna do is going right into your island. So your island will be with your name right on top of it. So you're gonna see that. There's other places that we can go just to show you. So there's Zone Wars, there's other things like that. They're not the best to practice building. Practice building is really going to your own island. Even if you haven't created one, just go right into it. So we're gonna go right here, press square, set to portal. Yeah, sure, why not? And then we can just jump in. It might take just a little bit to load up. Once you're in your island, just go down, skydive all the way down. And right now we have unlimited materials. So that means you guys can practice your building right away. So we're gonna press again, right here, circle. We're gonna build around. Then we're gonna build a ramp. Then we're gonna build floor. So I'm jumping to build my floor. And to build my floor, it's just as easy as pressing R1. So I can press R1, 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 and keep building. Now there are ways to edit, make doors, and all that stuff. But for now, for you guys to just get started, it's good to practice just this. Just your basics, okay? You guys can also build a pyramid on top of you. So let's say people are after you. Let's just switch it up into our brick. And with our brick, we can build something like this. So that's harder to take down. A roof that has this pyramid on top of it. Because there's 2 levels to it, right? So I can build a pyramid around me. So to build a pyramid, all I'm doing is pressing L1, R1. Okay? So again, L1, R1. You guys can just keep practicing building those until you guys get the hang of it. And you guys can build and build and build and build and build and build. You guys can actually even hide inside one of these. So depends what we want to do and why. Sometimes it is good to just build. If you don't see where they're sniping you from, just build all the way around you. Build that ramp, build maybe a double ramp, and keep building up. To break any build, it's just like harvesting any type of wood or anything. You're not really harvesting, you're just breaking your builds. And to break other people's builds, same thing, R2, and we can take down that build. So if somebody else's build, we can take it down like that. If it's your own build, it's better just to edit it. But if you're not fast at that just yet, then just take it down like that. And as I mentioned before, the color of your guns are very important. So gold is the best that you guys can get, so that's rare. So we're gonna pick this one up, and it's gonna do the most damage. Gray is the least. Purple is good. It's 1 behind gold. Then we have blue and green. Always when you're shooting, you want to aim, okay? So press L2 and then actually shoot. If you're just shooting with R2, then that's okay to take down builds. However, if you're shooting somebody else, you always want to aim. And always aim for the head so you guys can get that quicker kill. To pick up any weapons, like I mentioned, it's just square. To get out of any game, so right now this game mode, for example, we can just press Option. Scroll to the right in this case, then go down until you guys see Leave Creative. Press X, X again, and we're gonna leave this. The same thing we can do if we're in squads or solos, we just want to get out of the game, go ahead. Anyways, those are the bare basics into playing Fortnite. Yes, there's a ton more to learn, but those are the bare basics to get you started. Make sure to play squads. If you guys want to play with me, add me up. I have both Xbox and PlayStation. I play on both all the time. Anyways, that's it for this video. If you guys have any comments, questions, you guys can write down here in the comments area. Don't forget to subscribe and rate. Thank you.